Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. And today we're talking about the Holy Roller Cruising Club. Are you ready? Here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps, earning free cruises, and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching. Now let's get rolling.
All right. First of all, I just want to tell you where this started, how it started, and how you could be involved for absolutely free. Yes, it is free to sign up for the Holy Roller Cruising Club, but let me tell you how this all started. Basically, I went on a cruise. My wife and I, we had an excursion that got canceled because we couldn't go to the port. And being that we couldn't go to the port, they said, we're going to refund your excursion money as onboard credit, not refunded to the card. It was onboard credit. Well, we were like, what are we going to do with this onboard credit? It was $600. And we thought, what are we going to do with this money? Then we heard from the speakers all around the ship, we heard that you can use it for anything. We went to a specialty dining. We had a wonderful experience. After that, we had about $250 each to use on the cruise anywhere we wanted. We went to the shops, but then while we were at the shops, we heard again over the announcement them saying you can use your onboard credit in the casino. Now, we normally would not play in the casino, and we had been on a cruise where we didn't even go into the casino. But we knew that this money was use it or lose it. And we thought if we're going to lose it, we might as well go to the casino and have fun instead of having fun at the cabana on the beach with the excursion that was canceled. So we split the money. Amber took half. I took half. I went to the craps table. Amber went to the slot machines and she was pressing the button and I was rolling the dice. Later on that night, we went back to our stateroom and there was a certificate on the bed that said, congratulations, you have won an instant cruise certificate, a cruise for two. But the really interesting thing is this was in Amber's name. And I said, Amber, how did you get this? She's like, I don't know. I said, no, you have to know. Was there like a thing on the screen that said, congratulations, you won a jackpot of a free cruise? Because that's what it felt like to us, a jackpot of a free cruise. She said, I don't know. All I did was just press the button. Now, she did come back with about $450, and I thought, hey, you won money. That's one thing that's really good. But how did you get this free cruise offer? She's like, I don't know. So finally, I said, okay, let's go. I took the certificate, and I took Amber by the arm, and I took her down to the casino, and I talked to the casino host, and I said, how did she get this? And they said, oh, it's simple. And if you've been watching the channel any amount of time, you know that they explain the point system to me, and the point systems change every once in a while, and so that's why it's important to subscribe to the channel so that you can be up to date on everything when it comes to the cruises and free cruise offers on Royal Caribbean, but also other cruise lines as well, coming soon. Well, I said to the casino host, is there a way that I can win a free cruise? And they said, let me check. Da, 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 da. And then they said, yes, you have this many points, you need this much more. I don't remember what it was. And I said, I'm playing craps. Can I do it on craps? Because the points that I had, I was making on craps. And they said, well, you could do it on craps, but it's a lot faster if you do it on slots. And they always tell everybody to go on slots. Here's a little hint. Slots is not the best way to win a free cruise, but let's talk about that later. So I decided to go back to the craps table and play another session of craps, and I actually won a little bit of money as well. And then guess what? Yes, I got a free cruise offer too. So we left that cruise with $600 onboard credit, went to dining, went to the casino, and we left with 2 free cruises. I remember going to the next cruise booking area with Amber's certificate, and I said, how much is this cruise? Because it's free, but how much is it going to cost? Really? Come on. And they said, it looks like it's going to cost, and we picked a 7-night Odyssey of the Seas, perfect day at Coco Cay, because that was where it was canceled and we wanted to go back. And I said, okay, just tell us, because I know there's taxes and port fees and different things. How much is it going to cost for us to go on this cruise, this free cruise, right? And they said, it looks like it's going to be $272. And I'm like, $272 times 2? That is a great deal for their cruise, because usually it's like $1,000 a person, maybe $500 a person, but we're talking about a 7-night cruise. Come on. They said, no. It's not $272 each. It's $272 for the both of you. Mind blown. I was like, sign it up, let's go. We're on that cruise. And then I said, wait a minute, what about mine? They said, yes, we could do that for you too. Pick a date, pick a cruise. And so we picked a cruise, and then ever since then, we've been cruising on average once a month for, 4 years now? But let's get to the point of the video, the Holy Roller Cruising Club and how it started. I was rolling the dice on one of these cruises that we had won, and then when we went on those, we won more, just so you know. And we've always been winning cruises every time we go on a cruise. However, I was rolling the dice. And I was having a really good roll on this one table. And I always wore a sticker that says Jesus loves you on my shoulder. Now I have buttons and pins. Shout out, go to holyroller.com, hit the merch button and get some there. Woo. So anyway, I'm rolling the dice, and somebody, they saw my sticker, so they were like, hey, that's that guy over there. And they're like clapping and they're saying, hey, good job, keep rolling. And then this one person, I must have had like a 30 or 40 roller, because I was rolling for a long time. People were making a lot of money, including myself, by the way. But I'm not thinking about the money. I'm thinking about, am I going to get a free cruise out of this? Because basically, when you roll and you win money, sometimes you don't always win money, but you can always win points or earn points for a free cruise. So even if I bring $2,000 and I lose all $2,000, and I win a cruise that's worth $2,000. Yes, I prepaid for the cruise, but I don't feel like I really lost. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose if you get a free cruise, unless you bring too much money than what the cruise costs. But that's a whole nother video. Let's get back to it. So I'm rolling, and a guy at the end says, come on, Holy Roller. Come on, Holy Roller. Because I had the Jesus loves you sticker on, right? So then everybody else started calling me Holy Roller. So then, next cruise, fast forward 1 month, I'm on another cruise, and they're like, hey, that's that Holy Roller guy. And then at the craps table again, come on, Holy Roller. Now, everybody at this cruise started knowing me as Holy Roller, just like the last cruise, and I begin to meet some awesome people, and I see the same people cruising over and over again. Sometimes, come on, we've seen each other more than once, right? It came time for me to say, hey, Amber, what if I start a YouTube channel about playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise? What should we call it? And everybody already knew me as Holy Roller by that time, so I thought, hey, why not call it Holy Roller? So that's how the Holy Roller channel started. But what about the Holy Roller Cruising Club? Well, once we started the YouTube channel and got the website and got some merch, people started buying these merch, and then they're like, hey, why don't you start a Facebook group so we can all get together and talk about our experiences? And I was like, okay, fine. So yes, we do have a Holy Roller Cruising Club Facebook group that's available to join for free. But that's just the first step in what I'm talking to you about today. I'm talking to you about the official Holy Roller Cruising Club Blue Dice Edition, by the way. We began to build a community of people around the craps table and cruising that just love playing craps and winning free cruises. You know what I'm saying? That's what we are all about. And then people said, hey, can I represent the club? And then we had moderators. Then we had people that are helping out with behind the scenes with the channel. And so then, because of all that, it is time, and it is now time to officially start the official Blue Dice Holy Roller Cruising Club, and you can join for free. All you have to do is go to holyroller.com. That's without the ER, it's just holy roll with an R.com, and the link's in the description, by the way. But once you go there, you'll be able to scroll down, sign up, and you are picking your t-shirt size because we do have some surprises coming soon. But not only surprises, but we have some big plans for the Holy Roller Cruising Club where we can get all together. And this is all free. We're not trying to get more money out of you unless you go to buy some merch. Come on, buy some merch. We have members of the channel. We have subscribers of the channel. We have people that support the channel. And thank you, because without you, we would not be able to do this channel. Some people have said, Brian, you provide so much value, you should raise your prices. But I'm not into raising prices. I don't want to raise prices. I want to raise awareness that you can play craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise, and we need some people to join the Holy Roller Cruising Club to represent our community. So when you join the Holy Roller Cruising Club for free, by the way, although you can buy some merch. Did I say that already? Maybe now's a good time to ask you, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, this channel that you're watching right now, go ahead and subscribe. That is definitely free to subscribe, and it helps. Give it a like, share it with someone that really likes playing in the casino or playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. Come on, share the channel with a friend. That's free too. Well, that's all I'm gonna say on this video, because I want you to go to holyroller.com, sign up for the Holy Roller Cruising Club, and stay tuned, because we'll be in contact with you with some surprises and some great things that we're going to do for the entire community of the Holy Roller Cruising Club. And until next time, as you know, I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya!